Welcome everyone to every shot of a two handicap golfers round where I'm trying to break par. I'm out here at Thirsk and Northallerton. Well, ignorance is bliss. It's a bit breezy and we've got a very long par 4 into the wind first up. Ow! It's gun barrel straight, higher than I wanted. But don't ask me for that one back because I don't want it. I've arrived in the middle of the fairway, back flag straight into the draft. It's 161 yards it's playing. Into the wind I'm hitting 7-iron. Oh, I've struck it nicely but it's straight in the air. That's not too bad. Somewhere near the right edge, hopefully. Paul's missed his tapping. Well, this is a hit and hope. Well, I was going to say I'd dearly like to break par, but it's going to be difficult on these greens. I don't know, it's about 15 feet and I'm hitting it at left edge. And holing it! That was a gigantic surprise. I'll take it. Sumptuous tee shot needed. Now we have a par 5, so opportunities abound. There's a tall tree on its own in the distance and I'm aiming for that. It's downwind, so we can give this a lash. If I had the club twirl in the locker, I'd deliver it. Never saw it down, but it's straight. Paul's very happy and so am I. Okay, so just a small matter of 346 yards downwind off the tee there. I'm left with 148 yards. So I'm just going to chip a 9-iron. And this is a par 5, so if I can get on and putting for eagle, we're in the mixer. That's come out so hot. I actually did pretty much what I wanted to there. It just came out so much better than I imagined. I think I'll be able to putt it though. Annoyingly way long. So can't putt this one, got to chip it down the green. And we'll see, let's give ourselves a birdie putt. 52 in hand, be aggressive. Maybe not as aggressive as that, go in. A little bit firm, concerned about it stopping short, so I landed it a bit too far. But I've got a good idea of that, so putting up the hill. I let myself off, it wasn't a bad putt. Tapping 5, not the end of the world, but not spectacular either. Can I be disappointed with a 5 there after having 145 in? Yeah. But we move on. Par 3, 160 yards, but it's a back flag. Into the wind again, so I've got 7-iron. On the green's a good shot today, I think. I'm going to have to play very well if I want to break par, honestly. Oh dear, whoa! I pulled that a tiny bit and it's literally just gone sideways. Okay, yeah, that's what happens when it's windy. When you get it going one way, it just disappears in that direction. That honestly wasn't a bad shot. Going to need something very good here. Need a ball striking clinic if I'm going to get anywhere near par today. Because the wind makes it very difficult. And I've never played here before either. Just need to land it on the green. That looks good. Did I hole it? Ah. I wish I'd seen what the camera had to offer with the ball there, but I think it's right to left. Stretch! Yeah, I need to be a tad more aggressive, I'm afraid. And that's a bogey, but not unexpected. Tough conditions, don't mind it. Let's go to 4. We'll have fun whatever happens. Hard to stomach a bogey, but we're going to have to. Now we've got the wind straight left to right and there is trouble right. So I need to go as far left as I dare with these trees. So I'm aiming over this little blue marker for the tee box in front of me and hope I can hold it a little. Oh no. I've hit that really nicely, but I've not hit it badly enough. I think I've just gone in the ditch. That was absolutely smashed. Hoodie's annoying. Paul thinks it's got over. Fingers crossed. I'm taking this as a sign. When it's your day, it's your day. I'm over the ditch which is there. Got a pretty clear sight to the green and 80 yards, which I like. So let's stuff this tight and maybe get a shot back. That's a bit thin. There's a lot of spin on that, but it's a bit past. But we're putting, and I'm okay with it. More than okay with it, in fact. Well, my approach was a tad skinny, so it got under the wind a bit. But we're putting for birdie. It's a good 30 feet though. Need to go right to left a bit. It didn't, it actually went left to right, and only at the end did it come back at all. This is not a fun looking putt. Cool. Right, relatively stress-free par in the end. Could have been a hell of a lot worse. Pars are good scores today, I feel like. Paul's just mashed one down the centre, so I just want to emulate that if possible, please. Downwind, tiny bit off the left maybe. So just up the left. And smash. Oh, not that far up the left. That's dangerous. Great shape on the ball, just started in the wrong direction. I think it's fine. Just have to go and find it and hack it towards the green, hopefully. Struck well. Well, in the end, I've turned out fine. I was looking in the thick stuff over there and eventually found it here. So I just have a funny feeling it could be my day today. And maybe if you subscribe to the channel, you'll get some luck like this as well. Right, enough of that. I can't get to the green, it goes round to the left, so I'm punching out just at the 150 marker with a 6 iron. Little bit of draw, get it back in play and wedge it on. Oh no, go. Didn't get it off the floor, and I might still be blocked out. It's very close on that line, I feel like. Yes, I got far too greedy. I've got to play another punch shot. I've opted for 7 iron this time, and it's a similar thing. It's 120 yards to the front, so I'm aiming at the bunker and trying to draw it round. If I get this anywhere near the green, I've won. At what? I'm not sure. I think I've overdrawn that. That would have been brilliant if I hadn't somehow hooked that. Come up just short, so I need to get up and down really. I'd like to think this is a strength of my game. Just uphill, I've got a 52 degree. Bounce it up that slope. Try and lay it stone dead. That was an insane bounce. Pace-wise, pretty good. Well, I don't know how it's ended up 6 feet right, honestly. Question marks. No idea. Uphill. This for par. No, it just went left in the end. How rather upsetting. Not a well played hole, I'm afraid. So that's a bogey 6. Okay, well we have to focus again because I've just made 6 on a par 5 downwind, and now we've got an into the wind 440 yard par 4, so they're probably playing about the same distance. Wind's slightly off the right then, so just aiming it up the right hand side with a bit of draw. I've pulled it a bit again, or I've overdrawn it more like. That's got to get down. It's not looking good, ladies and gents, I'll level with you. That looked to disappear. So we need some more luck. My tee's miles away as well. No, it isn't, it's right in front of me. Well, the luck continues. That's a water hazard, but there's no water that I can see. But I've still got 180 to the front into the wind, but I'm hoping I get a bounce, so I'm hitting a 6 iron. Try and hit it up the right hand side, let it roll up there. Par would be a very, very good score on this hole. It's almost a par 5. Why has that gone so high? That's going to go nowhere. It's not on a bad line. But yes, it has gone about 140 yards. Engage short game skills. So I'm afraid I can't really explain that 6 iron approach. It travelled like a 9 iron. Maybe I just pulled the wrong club. So I've come up short, but I'm into the wind. Looks like there's a bit of a backstop as well, so let's be nice and aggressive. Land this on the front, spin it, somehow make 4. That's got a lot of spin on. Golf shot alert. Go in. Scenes. Well, even I can't miss this. Yay! 7th hole, 323 yards. Somewhat downhill, somewhat downwind off the right, I think. I'm not really sure, but I'm lashing driver over these trees. And hopefully it gets somewhere near. Something like that. Looks a touch left of the green, but it's certainly going to be in play on that line. That's probably the miss. That was a rip snorter of a drive. Just short left of the green, but I've got this gigantic mound, if you can see, to go over. So I'm going to try and land my chip into it. And left, and it should feed up the hill and left to right. Not an easy shot this, annoyingly. Was hoping I'd have a nice regulation up and down for a birdie. That's not going to get up. Stay there. I'll be honest, I selected the wrong club. I should have gone for more, or less loft rather. Still got a lot of left to right to deal with, probably 2 feet's worth, and I'm up and over this mound. Overread it, which is a surprise. I didn't think I could have done that. But it should be a 4. And on a day like today, I'll take that. A par, and a steady one. Right, I feel like I probably needed birdie there, because we're now on to a long par 3. It's 190 yards to the flag, but it is downwind. I've got 7 iron. I've absolutely no idea. This is like a 170 club. I'm a bit left of the flag. I pulled it a tiny bit. Good bounce. Kill. Well, that has turned out sensationally. What a splendid bit of rub of the green I've got there. None of that made sense, but I'm putting for birdie. Well, this is my best opportunity for birdie I've had all day, I think. Come on, let's get at least one. Oh, it was way too hard. You just can't trust it to be pacey when the greens look like this, but that was quick. Phew. That could have been clubs on eBay, selling all my clothes and throwing myself in the lake, but managed to avoid it for now. Right, another short par 4. Howling wind from right to left. It's only 312, but I think the wind's hurting a bit, so I'm aiming up the right, let it draw back on the wind, get myself in play. It's not a great strike, but I'm happy with that. It's just up the left edge of the fairway.
Massive bounce right.
Ah, cool. A bounce right, apparently.
Massive bounce.
Absolutely no idea where it ended up, but I'll take that. Well, I had no idea where my tee shot had ended up, but I'm pin high with 25 feet for a 2. Surely I can't balls this up. Come on, let's sink one, and then surely you've got to like the video if you've made it this long, and I thank you for that. Absolutely appalling misread. It's in fact gone left to right. But surely I can't miss this birdie putt. Thank you everyone for watching. I love you all. Goodbye.